This one is deep. Very deep, I repeat, very deep. I've taken my time to look at it from various angles, just like every other person. But like I've said, justice for Mohbad is justice for Mohbad. There is a lot of dark, dirty, sinister, underground movement that needs to be brought to light. You might be wondering, what is this about? From the beginning of the video, you heard a little. Well, you are going to hear more. Like, seriously? Well, the allegation is simple, that Mohbad's part was harvested, and the important part is his kidney, harvested for a popular singer, rich, called David Adeleke, known as Davido. He was the first person that sent money to Mohbad's father when Mohbad RIP. In 24 hours, he was the first person who sent money to Mohbad's father. We heard he sent 4 million, but Mohbad's father said the money that got to him, although he didn't collect it directly, is 2 million naira. That money was given to the person who bought the coffin and eventually arranged, prepared where Mohbad would be buried. He said he never touched the money. He doesn't even know the color of the money. Like I said, more of the dark will surface. Light will definitely shine on these terrible, horrible, secret, wicked things that some people thought that they can cover up. Conspiracy here and there. Now, there is Anonymous. Anonymous has said a lot of things, put out a lot of things, and people sort of connected to Anonymous, and they're like, hold on a second, seems what Anonymous is saying is coming out to be true. Like, really? Now, people have started paying attention, and they want us to see how 7 people RIP around Davido for the 7 years of them being around him. 7 people RIP around Davido. And in fact, the RIP of Davido's son in a house that has CCTV until date. Well, it is said that if citizens do not invite the police do not get involved. If Davido's family did not invite the police into the RIP of their son, and they take this as just the carelessness of the maid, you know, Davido's son, if I am drowned. Well, that is that. I want us to listen, and I want you to pay attention. But before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let us reason this together.
They take off the kidney. They take the kidney of Mohbad and hand over it to Davido.
What?
Yes, Obio. His princess has said, they hand over the raised kidney to you. True or false? Take me to the court. Let me expose you.
So you are telling Davido that if you think you are lying, he should take you to court?
Yes.
They remove Mohbad kidney and give it to Davido?
Yes.
Wow. This is a serious one.
Davido, take me to court. I will answer you.
Davido, he said me you go answer her and prove her wrong, that she has a proof. She said the reason
David, I have a lot of people talk, but you know why I don't want you? You know why I don't want to go towards you? Because I'm not in for that. What I would just want you to do, just stay out like the way you started staying out. Just, I think you hear my advice now. You just stay. Sorry, because I bring you to this book. I will bring you again. If Grace bring you, I will bring you back.
So you said, I want to repeat it again because it's kind of scary. So kidney.
Let me repeat it for you. If you are scared, let me repeat it for you.
No, I'm not scared. I said it's kind of scaring, not me scared. I'm not. You know, you should know me now. You know you read above. You're supposed to know that I don't know they fear anybody. I know they see with your face now. But I said the thing is scaring. If Davido have Imole's kidney, that is scaring. No wonder he's saying fly back.
So
He's the first person to send money. Davido was the first person to send money.
Yes, he's not the one that tell me. Take that phone. Take that phone. Take that phone here. Okay.
He took Imole kidney. They gave it to Davido. Because eyewitness said they saw a cooler coming out from the house in the morning. So I was wondering, what is cooler coming out from that house in that early morning? And what do you use cooler for? You preserve things inside cooler to cool them down with ice. We know how this thing works in the operation room. So all those things I'm hearing and you are proving it now. And you say you have proof.
Wait.
You have proof.
I don't even have time for the video. I said the video should sue me, right? Yeah, Grace, share this one.
Davido, he said when you sue him, if you say he lie, say you should sue her.
If you don't think like sue me, if you want to know me, well, if you sue me, maybe I will have the chance to go to Nigeria to finish me, and I finish the case. When I finish the case, you finish me. That is it. We go together with Grace. As long as we have
okay.
That we have
if you finish the case, Davido will finish you, like buying you. Then you buy
how
you.
is it?
Okay.
Now, let me quickly read this one. And some stupid Nigerians will start to believe this. Now, why you una no fit think straight? It's all right. Everyone with different talk, sha. I go dey watch to see how it will end. And the response is this. Mohammed, how sensible are you? The same Anonymous predicted this Supreme Court plaza that got burnt. I remember when he made that exposition, all of you insulted him and called him names. The same Anonymous gave us exposition about Nnamdi Kanu arrest and even mentioned that he will be arrested in Kenya. I remember how the Igbos insulted them then. What later happened, you see, this is normal. The truth is always bitter. Now, you suppose tell sorry. Davido na from my hometown and we know how far. How can you explain that 7 people close to him died in 7 years? How can you explain that David Adeleke's son got drowned in a pool inside David's house and nobody saw him until he died? How do you explain that the case eventually died off without even one person being prosecuted? Well, it's a free world and being senseless is optional. And it reads, in the year 2014, your favorite got involved with an Egyptian goddess called Aked, Heqet, a powerful goddess who demands human sacrifice every year from its followers, alongside many other prominent figures like Pascal Okechukwu, Obinna Ohego, Samsudeen Babafemi, Igo Sanusi, CG Bomi, Ogundele, etc. The man, Babafemi, introduced David to this deadly Egyptian secret cult, which has made many billionaires, but that in exchange for blood on a yearly basis. More exposition to follow up. And now, there are people who are skeptical about all of this things. Someone wrote this. He's already rich and his dad is wealthy too, so he can never do that. The father is a member of the cult and had sacrificed his wife in the year 2003. When the private jet was delivered, its first journey was to Egypt. There it was commissioned. Davido got to know about the father's involvement after his initiation in the year 2015. Then he had a terrible face-off with the father. The goddess is believed to give protection to his members and not just money or fame. Get knowledge, mate. Now I'm going to break down all of this complexity to you so you'll get to understand what this is all about. You see, wealth wealth can come to you easy. Yeah, there are people that wealth comes to them easy. Money comes to them easy. When I say wealth, I'm specific about money now. Yeah. This reminds me of what Kemi Oluloyo said. Let us assume she said it out of spite, that Davido's father, according to her, and I'm quoting what she said, so I'm still going to use the word allegedly, sacrificed Davido's mother when he got involved in some so-called rituals that, when I say rituals, I don't want to start going into if his father is a member of a cult or not. The thing is this: for you to stand strong and be billionaire, there are certain security that you need to have, not physical, spiritual security, many of them. You might be wondering, but why is this about in Nigeria? Why is this about Africa? No, it's the same thing all over the world. Bill Gates will never, ever sustain his wealth, sustain his money in the US without belonging to some ancient order of this and that. It doesn't just work that way. How? They will come to you. If you're not careful, they set you up. So you must be part of something for you to sustain, because they need that natural wealth that you have attained, that fame that you have achieved. They need it. At times they need it for them to continue to, oppress, for them to continue to control and run the world. Well, this is what, is being put out there, that Davido is actually one of those behind the RIP of Mohbad, or he just came into it, let's say, apple stance. Like, he just came into it like, you know what, I need kidney. Now, the question is this: kidney. Does Davido have kidney problem that we know of? Yes, we know they abuse alcohol, but are there any info of Davido's kidney going bad? What would Davido need kidney for? Now, some might say he's so rich. Why does he need kidney? It is not about wealth or money. Please check Senator Ekweremadu in the UK. He had so much money but could not get kidney that match his daughter. He couldn't get it, and now he's in prison with the wife in the UK because they tried to harvest organ from a young boy that said, look, I'm not interested to give out my organ anymore. And the guy said, look, this guy tricked me. This is not what we discussed. They said they were going to give me a job. They said they were going to help me, not to take my kidneys. So don't think that this body part is something that you can easily get because you have money. No, because first you have to match. Second, you have to get a working kidney, not a bad one, to replace your already bad one. It's not going to be easy. So this allegation has been put out there, and let us see where this will all end. So this is getting more strange. It is getting more strange. Of course, this world operates in such a manner that you will never believe. Now, look at the pendant on the neck of your favorite. Have you seen it? Now, let us look at this one. In the year 2014, your favorite got involved with an Egyptian goddess called Aked. Now, let's find out how Aked or Aked looks like. This is what they say Aked looks like. I wondered, out of all symbol or out of all pendant, why did Davido decide to put that of a frog? I didn't really get it. Like, why did he decide to put that of a frog? What does a frog have to do with Davido? Still, I didn't get it. I have always looked at that pendant. Not that I'm believing everything, but I'm still looking at the pendant. Now, look at this one. This to some people might be a cross, but this is not a cross. This is called Hank. And some people say this is called Timeless. And he said that is the reason why Davido titled his last album Timeless. Now, Davido is not the only person that belongs to one thing or worship one thing or the other. There is a talk back then about your favorite again, Don Jazzy, where all that were part of that group had to sing a song in reference of Doro Bucci. Till today, some people are still, arguing about what Doro Bucci is. But a Ghanaian spiritualist said Doro Bucci is a goddess or a god or a deity that Don Jazzy somehow was introduced to, and he had to pay homage to for him to rise and shine and be protected to the point that he is right now. And some say maybe that is why Dorobuchi master Don Jazzy does not have a child yet. But like I said, let us keep our fingers crossed. Let us keep watching. What exactly is this about? Drop your comment. What do you think? That Mohbad's kidney was harvested for Davido. That was why he was the first person to give money to Mohbad's father.